guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kammy, also known as Kammy is my motivation. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Today's look is requested by Madagascar 8431129, and she requested an all pinks look. Hey Maddie. So we're going to go into the Juvia's Place palette, the Berries palette. We're going to grab our blending brush. And we're going into the top left pan. I'm sorry, guys. It's a little early in the morning when I'm doing this voiceover, so my voice is a little raspy, so forgive me. So the first thing I like to do is tap my color into my lid, and then I begin to blend it out. Now you can go as deep as you like, or as light as you would like. It's really up to you. So remember to tap the color in and blend. That is my base color that I'm going to go with today. It's like a deep berry color. All right, once I'm happy with that, I'm then going to go into my transition shade. And for that, I'm going to be using the Sweet Pink palette, also by Juvia's Place. I love her palettes. They are very pigmented and they're reasonably priced. All right, we're going to go into that top middle color for my transition. We're going to go right over top of the edge of the bottom shade, and we're going to blend. All right, so we're going to use circular motions inward and outward. So what I'm doing is marrying the two colors together by blending them together. We don't want any harsh lines, if that makes sense. No harsh lines. All right, now I've decided I want to add glitter to my lower lid, so I'm going to use a glitter primer, and this helps to give the glitter something to adhere to. I've decided I want to place the glitter in the middle part of my lid, so I'm going to place the glitter primer and on the lower lid with a flat brush, and I'm going to form the shape that I want this color to have. Now I chose the middle. If you'd rather do more of the inner corner, you can do that as well. So it goes on white and eventually becomes clear. All right, and as you can see, I'm forming the shape that I want. And you're tapping and swiping, tapping and swiping. Now for my color selection, I'm going to use the Sweet Pinks palette, and I'm going to go into that bottom middle pan, and I'm going to use a flat brush to apply the shimmer. That is a very pretty pink shimmer. And I'm going to go right over top of the primer. And see how that just adheres to my eyelid because I used the primer first. Okay guys, we're going to go back into the berries palette and we're going to go into the bottom right pan, which is a very dark maroon color. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the inner corners and the outer corner, and we're going to swipe across the top of the shimmer. And what that does is blend out, helps to blend out the shimmer color. We want it to be seamless. So as you can see, I'm blending in towards the shimmer on both ends, and I'm going to swipe across the top. Again, blend, 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 so we have seamless edges. Even though you can tell that there's different colors, you can't see the harsh lines. It's just like they're just married together. All right, we're going to go back into our transition shade, which is in the sweet pink palette. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back up into our transition area because I feel like we lost a little bit of it when we added the dark maroon color. And we're just going to marry everything again, blending everything seamlessly together. All right, we're going to go back into that dark maroon color, and I'm going to swipe up under my lower eyelid just to give us a little pop of color under our eyes. All right, we're going to grab one of our makeup wipes and we're going to do a little cleanup. Now this happens when you don't use the recommended eyeshadow tape, which will catch all your fallout, which I forgot to apply. So we have to do a little cleanup, which is okay. But you kind of alleviate this problem if you use the eyeshadow tape. Now I'm going to go in with my, I guess, just our beauty supply, local beauty supply eyelash. This is 5D by Broadway. The number is BLT01, just in case your local beauty supply carries that brand. I think I get 6 pair for $5.99, which I think is a great deal, especially if you're a content creator. And rather than using all your expensive lashes to create looks, you can use an inexpensive lash to do a tutorial, okay? So while that's drying, oh, and by the way, I use the clear duo glue to adhere my lashes. And so to pick up some of the shimmer that's falling down on my face, I learned this trick from Savannah Silver. I just use some Scotch tape to pick up the glitter because the wipes do not remove all the glitter from your face. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and this is just a regular beauty supply eyeliner, and this is a soft eyeliner pencil in the color black. I'm going to go over my bottom lid as well, just doing a thin line because when I adhere my lashes, I don't want you to be able to see the lash band. So that is just something that I do, is apply just a thin line across the top part of my lid right near my eyelashes. And I also applied this on my waterline, or I line my eyes with the black as well. Okay, so I'm not a professional at applying eyelashes. I'm still working on that. So I'm going to apply my lash off camera, and then I'm going to come back and we'll continue. All right, I'm going to now go into use my Morphe. This is the Make It Big Bold Black Mascara. And I use this not to apply necessarily mascara to the lash, but what I'm trying to do is commingle my lashes in with the lashes, because you don't want to be looking towards the side and someone is looking at you and they see your lashes from underneath your eyelashes, because I don't use an eyelash curler. I'm a little afraid of those. So I just always apply a little mascara to my eyelashes just to make sure that they are meshed together. All right, and because I decided not to use any eye color up under my eyebrows, I'm going to just go back in with the concealer that I used to shape my eyebrows, and I'm just going to touch it up, which still gives me, it almost looks like I added color, but I didn't. It's just the color of my concealer, and I'm just going to touch it up. Just because this is a bold look, I don't really want to apply any color. And then I'm going to go back in with my transition shade and just kind of blend that part out so it doesn't have a line there. You just want it to look seamless, intentional. So just blending it out with my transition shade again. So it looks like a color, but it's not a color. All right, we'll zoom back out, and now it's time to get your makeup wipes and clean up under your eye. Get rid of all the eyeshadow that may have fallen down. Go back in with your tape if you have any glitter that you didn't remove the first time. And because we've removed probably most of our moisturizer, I'm going to go back in with my Pond's 24-hour moisturizer, because you always want to make sure you have a barrier between your skin and your foundation. So prepping the skin is very important, but unfortunately, because we didn't use the eyeshadow protection, I had to wipe away a lot of excess fallout, so we have to go back in with our moisturizer. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my setting powder. This is the color Coffee by Fenty. And this is a trick I learned from Jackie Aina. I'm going to apply a little bit of the setting powder up under my eyes, because as you can see, I have puffiness. I also have a little bit of dark circles under my eyes. And so this is a trick that I learned from her that kind of helps smooth that out. So we go in with the setting powder, and then we're going to set that with the setting spray. And you're going to also notice that throughout my makeup, I always spray my setting spray between layers. According to Jackie Aina, this helps your makeup last longer and keeps it from moving. So I have been incorporating that technique when I apply my makeup. So between each layer that we do on our face, we're going to apply our setting powder. Our setting spray. All right, and now I'm going to get out my trusty little fan. Isn't that cute? You can find that in my Amazon storefront, and I do believe it comes in other colors. All right, so now for my foundation choice today, I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint, and this is in the shade 22. You just give it a little shake, and then I'm going to apply this in certain areas over my face. Now I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the color 440. I'm going to apply this under my eyes, and then I'm going to let that set while I blend in my foundation. And I do like the Fenty Beauty tint. It's not as heavy as a regular foundation. It just gives me a nice finished look without being too heavy. So I grab my choice is the blender, of course, and I spray it, or you can use, damp it with water to apply my foundation. I always want to use a damp sponge. But as I was saying, the Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tint, I like it. It's not full coverage, but I like this for like every day. If I was just gonna go to work and I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I just want to have a more finished look, that I would use the tint instead of a foundation. It's not as heavy, it's light. So you want to make sure you blend out your foundation. You want to go up to the hairline as well as go up under your jawline. You don't I've seen women who they go so far down to their cheek, their jawline, but they don't go all the way down, and you can just see where the foundation stops. And I don't like that. Always blend out. Go a little bit up under your jawline. Also, when you shape your eyebrows, I use concealer on the bottom and top. So I always go with the tip of my blender with my foundation to go over that concealer, because you don't want to have what is called halo eyes. So I always go back over that so you don't see that concealer. So I'm going to take one of my little sponges, my little wedges. I'm going to damp it, and then I'm going to go in and blend out my concealer. All right, now once I finish blending out my concealer, I go back in with the butt end of my foundation blender, and I just want to blend everything together, marry everything together so we have no harsh lines. So blend, blend, blend. I cannot stress that enough, to make sure you blend everything together. Now I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer. This is the shade Toffee, and I'm going to use Toffee to highlight other areas of my face. So I do the center of my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. This is not a necessary step. This is something that I like to do. So you can highlight just the areas that you like. And then I'm going to, again, go in with the setting spray. All right. Use your blender to blend those out if you chose to do any highlighting. You want to just take a damp sponge and blend everything out. And guys, I know I say that a lot, but this is a makeup tutorial and I am just making sure that you understand the importance of blending out your foundation, your concealer. Take the time to blend everything out. All right, I'm going back in with the butt end of the blender that I used to apply my foundation, and I am marrying everything together. Blend, blend, blend. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Setting Powder. I do not bake, I just set my highlighted areas. If you like to bake, then go ahead and do that. Apply your setting powder and move on to the next part of your routine. I just do not bake. I just apply the setting powder to set my highlighted areas, and that seems to work for me. And our look is coming together. Like I said, you do have to trust the process. I am still working on my settings on my camera. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. I definitely think this video looks a lot better as compared to my first video. So I think I'm getting there. A few more tweaking and hopefully, I don't know if it'll be perfect, but it'll definitely get better and better. All right, now I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place bronzing palette. This is the deep, and I'm going to use the top color, and what I'm going to do is contour my nose. And I just use a light color for this one just because the eyeshadow is so vibrant. I don't want to do a real harsh contouring on my nose. And this is definitely not a necessary step. You do not have to do that. And when you do contour your nose, make sure you take the contour up into your eyebrows and come all the way down your nose. All right, if you've been doing makeup for a while, this is the True Complexion Contour Palette. I think everyone has had this palette or has this palette. And I'm going to use the contour shade at the bottom, which is dark. Ooh, that's a little heavy-handed, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. Trust the process. Everything's fixable with makeup, whether you wipe it off and start over or we blend it out, but it's going to all come together. But definitely a little heavy. I definitely want a little ham on that one, so bear with me. We're going to fix that. So I'm just going to blend it out as best I can, even though I did too much, but just blend it out as much as I can. I'm going to take a little bit of that the middle section, which is like the sculpt color, and I'm just going to highlight around the face just to bring back a little color around the forehead. I'm going to go around the jawline with it as well. All right, and then we're going to go into the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette. And like I said, Miss Maddie wanted a pink look, so we're going to go into the Zane blush. And like I said, the Juvia's Place palettes, they are very pigmented, so you do have to be careful. Be a little light with it. It's better to start light and add more as needed, but it's okay. Like I said, everything is fixable. So we're just going to go in and we're going to just blend everything together. All right, then you're going to go in with your setting spray and we're going to spray your entire face, and what that helps do is melt everything together, which is going to bring down that excessive contour and excessive blush that I applied to my face. All right, we're back. I've got my cute little pink dress on. Now it's time to do the lips. So I'm going to wipe off the little lip chap that I had on, and I'm going to go in with my lip liner. Today I chose ColourPop Lippy Pencil. This is the color Ellery, and I like their pencils. They're soft, and I think I got 2 of these because I really like this color. It's like a deep wine color. I had to get another pencil. I broke that one. It's been a rough morning, I tell you. Now I'm going to go into the Juvia's Place lipstick. This one is called Cheek or Chick. It's like a nude pinky color. And then for the gloss, it's also Juvia's Place, and this is the color So Glazed. Also has that pink shimmery look. I'm going to go right over top of that nude lip color. I think this is so pretty. All right, and this is an old palette, and I do mean old, probably drugstore palette. I just want to grab a white for my tear ducts. Apply a little bit into your tear ducts, and then you're going to just I used a pencil brush afterwards to go in and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt in the color Ginger Binge to highlight my nose and my bridge just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a brush and just kind of blend everything out just a little bit. So it's just not a harsh line going down my nose or look like a dot, a bright dot on my nose. We just want to blend everything out. And for the finishing touch, I'm going to add a drawstring ponytail to my ponytail. This is also located in my Amazon storefront, and it comes in several different colors. I think it is the perfect little touch for a simple little look. And you just add it, and then you can secure it with some bobby pins. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Maddie, I hope you like this new pink look. Don't forget everybody to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm trying to get these ends, building empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business, no time for stress over bullshit. You think success is an option? I'm trying to get this shit poppin' like woo.